made it. Here goes nothing.
Y'all know what this is. We back at it.
1 year of celibacy video, 12 full months. The reason why I did it, I had to eliminate the only weakness I had left in my life, which was sexual urges. The main thing that you get from this, guys, is you do get God.
I feel better than I ever have felt, mentally, spiritually, physically. And so I'm glad I'm still here, man.
And we can thank Celibacy for that. Lenny Kravitz revealing he hasn't had sex in almost a decade.
First month was actually running off a high. It wasn't that hard. It was hard, but you're running off a high, so you're good. Next couple months after that is when it gets crazy. I remember just wanting intimacy so badly.
This entire channel is about looks maxing, becoming the best version of yourself. And so many of you guys watch my content because you want girls, because you want to hook up with a lot of girls. So today I'm going to kind of give you a different perspective, because not to sound cocky or arrogant, I literally have the choosing of anybody I want. Girls in relationships, fitness influencers, Playboy models, they hit me up and I curve them most of the time.
Badly. And I started to want attention. I can completely understand now why girls like attention, because there's a stigma for girls that they shouldn't have sex and whatever. So
I'm always on your time limit.
What you talking about? You look hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-D-O.
If you're familiar with energy, frequency, vibrations, everything vibrates at its frequency. Now the sexual frequency, where like you're out looking for all these girls, you're trying to hook up, you're jerking off all the time. This is actually the lowest vibration on the entire scale. And I've had phases of degeneracy. I will say on camera in the past, I've had weeks where I would hook up with a different woman every single day of the week. Every single day of the week. What I noticed is I would get into this cycle and actually developed very, very bad mental health. Like, the worst mental health of my life was whenever I was getting the most attractive woman on a consistent basis, but I hated my life. I hated everything. I was super, super depressed. So this is one thing
I remember the bigger thing was I'd be laying in bed at night, okay, and I'd be alone, and I just remember my heart would hurt. It was like having a heartbreak. And I would just sit there and I just feel it throbbing. I'm like, oh man, I feel so alone. I'd never been so alone in my life.
Lust is a very low vibration. Whenever you're constantly hooking up with all these girls, you're watching the videos, doing all these things that you should not be doing, it's going to lower your vibration. What happens whenever you lower your vibration? Essentially, you're not in tune with the universe. You cannot listen to your intuition. And so you really cannot connect with God and go down the path that you were truly supposed to go on.
It's a big thing that helped me is being outside. I had to go on my mission times 100.
The reason I chose to go celibate is actually for religious and spiritual reasons. So it's not going to be very good for your soul if you're going around just being an asshole.
Because I wasn't masturbating either.
If you're trying to sleep with all these different girls, if you're trying to just rack up your numbers because it's going to boost your ego, let me tell you something from life experience. It does not boost your ego. Maybe.
I was thinking at one point I needed to get a pet. I was thinking, man, I should get a cat.
The best thing to do is to shower yourself in the vaginal juices of a new, beautiful lady who's younger and hotter and nicer to you. That's the best revenge.
For that night, maybe for like a day, but overall it's going to leave you feeling a lot emptier than if you were to connect with God and actually be doing what you were supposed to do.
If you're influenced, then it doesn't mean if you have thousands of friends. I had a lot of active friends from India, from Bangladesh, from Uzbekistan. But the problem is, I can't get laid. That is the problem. I don't need more friends. I need pussy.
Come on. Yeah. We in the building, man. Welcome to Ground Zero, everybody.